All right, guys, if you remember when September started, I couldn't believe that we were finally in the NFL season. But we're deep into it now. It's been going, and it's been up, it's been down. But as always, football's been fun. And with the DraftKings Sportsbook, you never have to miss out on any of the action. So you can bet on all of your favorite teams and cash in every single week. So you're always in the game. All you got to do is bet $5 or more and get $150 in bonus bets instantly at the DraftKings Sportsbook by making any pregame wager of $5 or more to get $150 in bonus bets instantly. Get in on the action at the DraftKings Sportsbook right now. Download the app, use the promo code DCTV, bet $5 or more and get $150 in bonus bets instantly at the DraftKings Sportsbook. Is an official sports betting partner of the NFL. And I'm so happy to be partnering up with him. And the crown is yours right now. Let's go. Another episode of Funky and the Champ. I'm fat. Jamal's like skinny fat. Right? You're skinny fat.
Take it back.
Today I chose violence.
I'm suing. Sue them. I had to mute on for the fight. Sorry, Daniel. I did mute you.
You guys are going to be lifetime enemies because of the shit you say the moment you get a microphone in your face. Bro, you're crazy. What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Funky and the Champ. I'm Daniel Cormier. That's my boy, Ben Askren. Ben, dog, we have been on this Zoom call for the last 45 minutes because you can't get your background and you can't get your lighting right. Dog, how many times do we have to do this before you understand? Like, come on, Ben. Just get the lighting the same, bro.
Show business is hard. What can I say?
It's hard work trying to get this dude. Guys, for the record, Ben Askren is much smarter than me. But in this field, he doesn't seem to be able to get it right. I don't get it, Ben. I don't get it.
It's hard work. You know what I really struggle with, Daniel? I do struggle with technology. Sometimes finding all these college wrestling matches,
yeah,
I'm like pulling my hair out, trying to find the ACC Network Plus and whatnot. So I love it when there's some of these scammers who just like pirate it and put it on YouTube. I love them.
That's your favorite.
Yeah.
So you're not opposed to doing some illegal stuff.
Well, I'm not doing the illegal things. Someone else is doing the illegal things, and I'm just benefiting.
But you're supporting illegal activity.
Damn it. I guess I am. Yeah.
Yeah, you are. Dude, so 2 weeks ago, you said it's okay to drive 100 miles an hour. It's okay to drive 100 miles an hour. And now you're saying that it's okay to steal content from people that work so hard to provide it. Ben, my opinion of you is starting to change, bro. You're a bad guy.
Bad guy. Yeah, what can I say?
Ben, UFC 295 was last weekend. Alex Pereira won the light heavyweight championship of the world. I get that many people are talking about this, but I want to talk to you about something a little different.
Okay.
Because for me, obviously his accomplishment is unreal. The amount of time that it took him to get to such an elite level is unreal. Mm-hmm. But the first thing he did when he won, he's talking to Joe Rogan, and he calls out Israel Adesanya. He said something to the effect of, there was a guy that saved my life, saying that I was going to just sit in the bar while he was being great, and it made me come to MMA. He goes, I want to save his life much sooner. I'm not going to make him fight 3 times. I want to fight Adesanya. He always goes, Adesanya. It's like the only thing he can say in English is Adesanya. And he calls out Izzy. So it brings me to this question. Is this guy allowing for their rivalry to mean more to him than the championships? Because right now he's the king of the world. But he's calling out a guy that he's vanquished twice, 3 times in kickboxing and mixed martial arts, and a guy that lost his last fight who says he wants to be away from the octagon for a while. Why is he putting so much value in this rivalry when he was on the night of one of the greatest accomplishments in UFC history?
Well, I saw your text this morning, and I thought about it, and I think he's right from both angles, actually. So when I thought from the angle of, well, Daniel, if there was someone who you beat 3 times and you consider yourself to be above them, and they got you once, and then they partied on your kid because they remember he partied on his kid. You remember that, right? I'm like, I'm going to get that dude. The second I get the opportunity, I'm going to get him. So I don't blame him one bit. But then also when I look at the light heavyweight picture, okay, who actually makes the most sense? So Jamal Hill he can't fight right now, right? So you have Jiri Prochazka. You could give him a rematch. Ankalaev has had a loss and a no contest, so you don't want to give it to him. Jan, I guess you could give it to Jan because he just
beat Jan though.
But it was Jan. Like kind of competitive. So
yes.
Who makes sense? Izzy kind of makes the most sense.
It's weird, right? Rakic is fighting Jan. Yep. Ankalaev is running it back with
Johnny Walker. Yep.
I guess the next guy is like those Anthony Smith type of guys down
Nikita Krylov.
Nikita Krylov, who is still ranked, but has maybe lost recently. I'm not exactly sure. It's not a division that has a whole bunch of people that stand out, but in short time, you could have a real contender in someone that stands above the crowd, because if Ankalaev looks great against Johnny Walker, or vice versa, if Jan Blachowicz doesn't fight well against Rakic looks great, okay. If Jan Blachowicz just starches Rakic, now you can say, well, it was competitive the first time, let's run these dudes back.
Yeah.
But for me, I just think that this dude has 11 fights in his pro career. He has won 2 weight classes championships.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of an amateur fighter. Amateur fight, not in regards of skills. I mean, his record. Chael Sonnen told me that in the elevator the other day. He goes, he's the greatest amateur of all time. He goes, he's got 11 fights. I said, Chael, you're right. I'd never thought of it like that. But he's one of 9 people to hold 2 championships in UFC history.
Yeah. Well, isn't that one of the great things about mixed martial arts, though, is that you don't need to waste your time getting 40 fights to go to the top? Like, that's one of the best things about mixed martial arts. If we think you're capable, we're going to bump you up really, really, really quickly. And that's great.
But he wasn't just capable, Ben. It was because of his history with Izzy.
But he was also capable. Did you see what he did to Sean Strickland? Sean Strickland's the middleweight champ. He put him out fast.
Because Sean Strickland decided to stand with this dude.
But that's part of mixed martial arts.
He's good enough to make you keep standing with him.
Yeah.
You can't just
I know what you're saying.
Will.
Yes.
But for me, it's like, I know that part of the reason he was fast-tracked was because of his history. Now, he's proven to be one of the best fighters in the world, hands down.
Yeah.
What he did to Jiri Prochazka was crazy. Jiri only had 3 fights in the UFC, though. That was Jiri Prochazka's 4th fight.
I looked at Yuri's history, though. Holy moly, I forgot he fought Mo twice. That was he lost him and beat him.
Holloway. He fought Nemkov. He fought everybody.
Too. Yeah, I remember who it was. He fought everybody, and it was in Ryzen. It was crazy. Yeah. But the other thing, I know what you're mentioning here, and I have the same feeling, is that Pereira does have a weakness in his wrestling, but you look in the light heavyweight division, who are the wrestlers? And the answer is there are none right now. So I kind of think he's fine.
No, I believe he's fine, because I've grabbed him. He's so strong, dude. He's so strong.
I saw him kick you.
And that move, Ben, should be an illegal move. It's like cheating on like video games.
Stop.
Because dude, I'm telling you, it doesn't take many. Did you see him kick Jiri Prochazka twice, and then Jiri took a bad step and was almost like, oh my goodness, he's compromised already from 2 leg kicks. 2.
Yeah. He ended up kicking him like maybe 9 times to that same leg low, I think it was.
Ben, he was kicking me like 25%. My leg was like rocking like I was about to fall down. It was like, I'm not trained for this no more, so I don't anticipate or expect to be able to take much damage. But the way that he does it, he's not just like throwing a kick. There's a method to what he's doing. And it only takes a couple to really compromise your belief. My thing is, my thought on the whole rivalry over accomplishment for me is, I think he's a little wrong to be looking back at Izzy, because you know what he does? He gives Izzy power over him by Izzy just sitting on the couch watching. You saw Izzy's reaction.
Daniel,
He's
have you
laughing
never
at
had
it.
anyone that beat you after they beat them, and you wish I would just love to whoop his butt again.
No, I get it. I get it. You want to beat them and put them in their place. But every time, especially when you're on the mountaintop, you speak of him, you give him power. So he's giving Adesanya power.
I disagree with you right now.
Listen, you're crazy.
Alex Pereira is a man, and a man wants to do what a man wants to do.
No,
and if I beat someone 3 times and they got me once, I don't give a crap. I don't give a crap. I want them.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. Oklahoma State and Oklahoma played the Bedlam football game 120 times. We won 15 games, but we won the last one. If I was Oklahoma State's athletic department and they're going to the SEC, I would never play them again. I'd say keep that.
Stop. You stop.
I swear to God, if I was Oklahoma State's athletic department,
but that was because you got lucky.
I would never do another Bedlam. I would make them live with that loss for as long as they go. And that's what Izzy should do. Because Izzy now, dude, he goes, I own a lot of property. Most of my real estate is in Alex Pereira's head. Because when Alex Pereira is the king of the world, he is calling for him. So by putting this rivalry and making it so important to him, he is giving the guy the power. And I don't think he understands that.
He has got the world title, so but he wants to rectify that. I don't understand what the issue is. He wants to rectify something.
The only person that could allow for him to rectify that is Adesanya.
But Adesanya's not the champ, so it's perfect. He's not the champ.
Izzy shouldn't have power in this situation. He should be the one going to Alex going, well, I beat this guy last. This guy's not a light heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
Something I failed in doing.
I don't know.
Let me try to goad him into fighting me again so that I can try to get this championship. Instead, you got the champion calling out the guy that just lost his belt. He's calling out a non-champion, Ben. That's why I say he's giving him power.
I don't see the issue. I think you're letting your ego speak too much right now. You need to let that ego go. You need to do like an ayahuasca trip like Aaron Rodgers did or something. Dude, and you need to do what you want to do in life. And Alex Pereira wants to beat up Izzy. Let him go try to beat up Izzy. What's the problem?
I get that, Ben. What you're missing for me is look, last weekend, Ben.
I understand what you're saying.
Alex Pereira was in that bar, right? So listen, let sleeping dogs lie. Don't talk about a dude that used to beat you. And when you become the man, talk about this dude's going to be living his life but never accomplish the things I do, because what if they fucking come? Like Alex Pereira.
Yeah.
Alex Pereira's in a bar chilling as the 2-division glory champion, sees the interview and goes, I'm coming back to MMA. Bro, he's got 11 fights total. He's 6-1 in the UFC. He's only fought 11 total fights. He was 2-1, right? When Izzy did that interview, talking about I'm the king of the world. This guy's telling people I used to beat him. That dude has now won 2 belts. That dude has now done something that Adesanya could not do when Adesanya lost to Jan Blachowicz. He went and beat a guy that Adesanya lost to in Jan Blachowicz. So Izzy's going, I need time. I'm taking a break from this shit. And this guy's in the championship in Madison Square Garden, becoming the double champ. And he's going, come to daddy. If you're Adesanya, you're sitting at home and you do this. Let's go golfing, right? He's in the golf now. Izzy's like, let's go. That's exactly what he posted. He's like, let's go golfing. I got real estate in this dude's head.
Listen, I understand your viewpoint, and I strongly disagree with it. And I don't think you're going to convince me, and it doesn't sound like I'm going to convince you. But I love Alex Pereira's standpoint. He's a champ, and he wants to do what he wants to do, and I see no issue with that.
He still won the rivalry, Ben. He's still
That's okay. That's okay. That's great. That's what he wants. Give the man what he wants. He wants what he wants. I'm not going to convince you. You're not going to convince me.
So he needs that 4th one, Ben. Ben, you think he needs that 4th victory over Adesanya, or he wants the last victory?
He wants the last one. That's what he wants. He wants the last one. That's what he wants.
What's up, guys? DC here. Working out is full of positive. You sleep better. You look better. And you just all around feel better. But as you get stronger, sometimes sticking to the same routine can lead to a plateau in results. So sometimes, guys, you got to change it up. You got to keep that momentum rolling. And you can do that with Fitbod. The app creates personalized workouts for your goals. Your goals, not everybody else's. It's not an umbrella. The Fitbod app will make a personalized program for you specifically. And that workout will be specific to your abilities, your goals, and the gym setup that you have available to you. And guys, it helps to keep track of your progress, keep your results. You can't beat that. The powerful tech helps you understand your training better, and it helps you to look back on past workouts so you can really see where you're building and where you're gaining. And guys, the Fitbod app has over 1,000 exercise demonstration videos. So do your workout, and when you get your workout, if there's something you don't understand, we got an instructional for you so that you can learn. There's no excuses. We got you. So it's never been easier to get the results that you've always wanted. So check out Fitbod and get 25% off of your subscription at fitbod.me/DC. That's FITBOD.me/DC. Come on, guys, let's go. It's time to go to work, save 25% off, get a personalized workout. How can it be better? I'm never playing OU again if I'm Oklahoma State. Cowboys.
Coward.
Do not schedule the Bedlam again. They decide to go to the SEC and chase the money. Let them deal with LSU, Alabama, and Georgia while we do our thing in the Big 12 conference. Ben, before I let you go, yes. Dana White has been super excited about the Sphere. What did you make of him saying that they have booked the Sphere for September of next year? This year they had Mexican Independence Day at T-Mobile. Mm-hmm. He wants to do something great, and he said that he will do the greatest combat sports event in the history of the world. One, can Dana White pull this off? And how excited would you be to see an event in the Sphere where, dude, every guy that walks out or girl that walks out can literally have their entire country playing in the Sphere as they're walking? I can only imagine how insane that would be.
Yeah. I think it's cool. I think he's probably looking for new challenges. I mean, like they do all those shows at the Apex, and it's just like, I mean, you know better than I do, right? But it's like the same thing over and over and over again. He's probably, I got this. This is boring. I want a challenge. I want something new. It's actually, to me, I was thinking like, this feels like something you should do for like UFC 300, right? Or something that's like this big, huge event. Whereas I don't believe Mexican Independence Day was a numbered UFC this year. It was like a fight night.
But it was the most amazing fight night I've ever.
It was a great fight night. But usually that's something Dana would like want to save for like some type of anniversary show. You know, we just had the 30th anniversary, for example. But yeah, he probably likes the new challenge, something new and exciting, doing something a little different. Yeah, I think it's great.
I think it's amazing. I've heard some of the ideas like that they're trying to do. It's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot to make that come to fruition. But as you guys know, right, Dana White is one of those guys that when he sets his mind to something, he gets it done.
Yep.
I saw the inside of the Sphere. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. I've been invited to go watch U2 there. I'm going to do it because I have to see what all the rave is about.
I didn't picture you as a U2 guy.
Was that?
I didn't picture you as a U2 guy.
I'm not really a U2 guy, but I hear that it's an amazing event. So I'll go try it. Let me tell you what I don't like about the Sphere.
What's that?
The Sphere is pointed at the golf course, and it's got a stupid face pointed at the golf course that if you take a bad swing or it's just there, it's like right there.
Well, isn't it pointed at everything? Because it's a sphere. It's the whole thing. It's facing everything.
It's huge, Ben. It's really just right in your face. I don't like that it's by the golf course.
I'm gonna pay if when Bitcoin goes nuts this next cycle, I'm gonna literally find out when you're golfing, and then when you hit a bad shot, I'm gonna smear it, like have someone laugh at you.
You're so stupid.
It'll be awesome. Like, Daniel just hit it in the water again.
I live in the water, bro. I live in the water. Ben, hey man, thanks. I wanted to get your point on that because you're a competitor. But in this instance, I think you're wrong. And it's kind of my show too, right? So
well, you want to do what you want to do. I want to do what I want to do. We have different points of view. And that's the great thing about living in America. We have the freedom to do
Chris Pendleton told me
Give me another shot.
That would be, bro, that would be like you when you were done, like, Chris Pendleton, come see me.
Listen, if Chris Pendleton didn't gain so much damn weight, I would want a piece of him, but he's just doing bigger. I can't beat him. He's like 225 now. I can't beat him anymore. If he was like 185, I'd be like, Chris, I'm going to try to whoop your ass now.
Wait.
What?
You just said I can't beat him anymore.
He's like, huge.
When could you beat him?
Way.
When could you beat him, or when did you beat him? You never beat him.
If he was 185 right now, I want a piece of him.
Man, you said
no. I beat him once. I did beat him once.
That would be like me. Like, hey, I can't beat Kel Sanderson anymore. Like, I never beat Kel Sanderson.
Well, I've actually I have one win over Chris Pendleton. You have 0 wins over Kale.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so, all right, guys. Hey, that's been Askren. I'm Daniel Cormier. Until next time,
Chris Pendleton,
like, subscribe.
Going down.
Peace.